Adam here with Brooksaw Antiques. Today we have this 1975 Olympia SM9 vintage portable typewriter. I'm going to show you how to use the functions and make sure they all work. Made in Western Germany and considered one of the best typewriters of all time. I consider it the Mercedes-Benz of typewriters. Up top is the adjustable paper guide. This helps you guide the page in straight. I'm going to line that up with the edge of the platen, which is the main roller that feeds the paper. And this is your left margin. Putting that around 0 and the right margin around 75 to 80. And this is the paper support arm that flips up from the back and extends. And this is the paper bale that sits on top of the page. It's got 2 adjustable rollers and a scale. Once you hear the bell, you're at the end of the margin. Hit this line space, get you back to the beginning, and skips 1, 1.5, or 2 spaces. Right now we have it on single, but if you want 1.5, just flip that switch down. It skips 1.5. One more, it skips 2. I'm going to keep that on single for now and finish typing. As you can see, all the keys type nice and none of them skip or stick. I'll type a sentence in red on the next line and switch from black to red. There's a switch on the right side here. Flip that all the way down to that orange indicator. It prints the bottom portion of the ribbon. When you have it in the middle, it doesn't print any ink at all. It just leaves a stencil for copying purposes. When you have it up top, it prints the top portion of the ribbon, which is black. We're going to move that down for red. Beautiful type of machine. It's basically like a tank. This thing is heavy. The print looks really good. Perfect print. And it has modern number 66 font, so it's a little bit different than your typical font. A little smaller too. It prints 11 characters per inch, which is common for an Olympia. We're going to move this back up to pull the page out easy. Flip this switch on the right side forward and it unlocks the rollers underneath the platen, allowing you to pull the page out easier or load thicker paper like carbon copy or cardstock. Make sure you flip that back before you load the next page or else it won't load correctly. We're going to flip this down for now. So Olympias are known for having a heavier touch than the other competing brands like the Olivetti Laterra 32 and the Hermes 3000, which is the Hermes 3000 I would consider number 1. This would be number 2 or 3, and that would compete with Adler and Olivetti Laterra 32. They just have different touch and different function action. This is smooth and powerful and heavy. It's like a tank. All the best parts from Western Germany. Super high quality typewriter this is the most durable typewriter of all time, I would say too. So if you want something that's going to last literally probably until the end of humanity, this is what you want. Okay, what else? We got shift on each side, a shift lock on the left. To clear that, just hit the shift button again. Tab on the top right. This is one of the difference between the SM8 and SM9 is the tab function is set right here on the keyboard instead of on the back manually. So we have tabs set on 10 space intervals. So instead of going through and clearing one at a time, I'm just going to use this lever on the right side here. This is your all tab clear, and that just clears all those tabs. So I'm going to go and try that again. So there's no tab set right now, but I always like to keep one set somewhere in the middle. So that way when you hit the tab button, it doesn't go slamming all the way to the end, causing wear and tear in your typewriter. So I'm just going to flip the switch to the plus sign, which is up, and it should stop at that spot. Works good. To clear that one specific tab, you just push it down to the minus sign. So now there's no tab, but I'm going to keep one set right there. And you can set as many tabs as you want on this model. Above that is the carriage lock. So you put it in the middle, and it locks in the middle. So if you have one of these, you can't figure out why it won't move, you just need to unlock the carriage right there. Most Olympias have one right there on the top left. MR stands for margin release. When you get to the end of the margin, there's a mechanism that blocks you from printing, like that. And if you hit the MR button, it allows you to go all the way past to the end. That works good. The hood opens like a car hood, like that. And all the brand new ribbons loaded on the left side, so it's pulling clockwise to the right. And if you want to switch that direction, behind either the spools that you want it to go to, I guess, just like that, you just flip that little, right behind, there's a little lever there. So like, I want it to come to this side, so I'm just going to flip it like that. So now it's pulling clockwise to the left. If I want it to go to that side, I just flip it like that. and that might get stuck on that, so you just gotta kind of manually move. So there we go, that's how you do that. And there is a touch control right here. So you push it down to the plus side to get more tension on the keys. You put it up to get less tension. The more tension, you do have to hit the keys harder for them to print, but they do respond faster. So that's for faster typers. Just kind of play with it to feel that out to see which you prefer. On the right side of the carriage above the knob is the carriage release. Very smooth. And if you have a carriage that doesn't wind up or anything, that's when you know you got a really luxury. And this is how you flip up that paper support arm, which is like a switchblade, really cool. And this does have another difference between the SM8 and the SM9 is that this has a carriage release on both sides instead of just the right side. And if you pull out this knob, it disables the spacing, so you can get to an exact spot on the page. You let it go, you get the clicks. Each one of those clicks is a half a space. And also with the line space indicator, if you flip that all the way back, it disables the spacing. Flip it to the 1, and you get the clicks. And that's it. Now available on eBay or Etsy. Search Brooksaw Antiques.